Welcome back. Reading the Bible with Luke. Psalm 9. That sound about right? That sounds pretty right. I give all thanks and praise the Lord with all my heart. I will tell aloud all your wonders and marvelous deeds. I will rejoice and exult in you. I will sing praise to your name, O Most High. When my enemies turn back, they stumble and perish before you. For you have maintained my right and my cause. You have sat on the throne, judging righteously. You have rebuked the nations. You have destroyed the wicked and the unrepentant. You have wiped out their name forever and ever. Your enemy has been cut off and has vanished in everlasting ruins. You have uprooted their cities. The very memory of them has perished. But the Lord will remain and sit enthroned forever. He has prepared and established his throne for judgment, and he will judge the world in righteousness. He will execute judgments for the nations with fairness. The Lord will also be a refuge and a stronghold for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. And those who know your name, who have experienced your precious mercy, will put their confident trust in you, for you, O Lord, have not abandoned those who seek you. I mean, I would even take it a step further. Those who have abandoned him, when he come back, he there with open arms. He was there the whole time, at your worst, watching over you. Sing praises to the Lord, who dwells in Zion. Declare among the peoples his great, wondrous deeds. Make sure I'm recording. The other day I wasn't recording. For he who avenges blood remembers them. He does not forget the cry of the afflicted and abused. That's facts. Have mercy on me and be gracious to me, O Lord. See how I am afflicted by those who hate me, you who lift me up from the gates of death, that I may tell aloud all your praises, that in the gates of the daughter of Zion I may rejoice in your salvation and your help. The nations have sunk down in the pit which they have made, and the net which they hid, their own foot has been caught. The Lord has made himself known. He executes judgment. The wicked are trapped by the work of their own hands. Meditation. The wicked will turn to Sheol, even all the nations who forget God. For the poor will not be forgotten, nor the hope of the burden perish forever. Arise, O Lord, do not let man prevail. Let the nations be judged before you. Put them in reverent fear of you, O Lord, so the nations may know they are but frail and mortal men. Psalm 10. Yes. It does that every time now. Why do you stand far away, O Lord? Why do you hide yourself, veiling your eyes in times of trouble? In pride and arrogance, the wicked hotly pursue and persecute the afflicted. In pride and arrogance, the wicked hotly pursue and persecute the afflicted. Huh? Okay, so I want to break that down just for myself, just what's going through my head. In pride, so I know for a fact a lot of people don't even know that they're acting in pride. That in that act, they could be in a pursuit, a hot pursuit, blue lights flashing, all that, and persecute someone that's hurt. Probably have to break that down. I probably need like an example. How can pride do all that? And pride and arrogance. Not just pride. Okay. For the wicked boasts and sings the praises of his heart's desire. Really? That's wicked, though? Yo, man, I want that. I want that new Merc. I want that new Jaguar. Let me make a song about it. I mean, I'm wicked. And the greedy man curses and spurns and even despises the Lord. The wickedness and the haughtiness of his face will not seek nor inquire him. All his thoughts are there is no God, so there is no accountability or punishment. His ways prosper at all times. Your judgments are on high out of his sight, so he never thinks about them. As for all his enemies, he sneers at them. He says to himself, I will not be moved, for throughout all generations I will not be in adversity, for nothing bad will happen to me. His mouth is full of curses and deceit, fraud and oppression. Under his tongue is mischief and wickedness. He lurks in ambushes in the villages. In hiding places, he kills the innocent. He lies in the wait for the unfortunate, the unhappy, the poor, the helpless. That's crazy. So that's what happens when like one thing's happened and you just somebody was waiting the whole time just to hear that so they could moving on. He lurks and now okay. He lurks in a hiding place like a lion in his lair. He lies in wait to catch the afflicted. He catches the afflicted when he draws him into his net. He crushes his prey and crouches, and the unfortunate fall by his mighty claws. He says to himself, God has quite forgotten. He has hidden his face. He will never see my deed. Arise, O Lord, O God, lift up your hand in judgment. Do not forget the suffering. Why has the wicked spurned down and shown disrespect to God? He has said to himself, you will not require me to account. You have not seen it, you have noticed mischief and vexation to take it into your hand. The unfortunate commits himself to you. You are the helper of the fatherless. Break the arm of the wicked and the evildoer. Seek out the wickedness until you find no more. The Lord is king forever and ever. The nations will perish from his hand. O Lord, you have heard the desire of humble and oppressed. You will strengthen their heart. You will incline your ear to hear, to vindicate and obtain justice for the fatherless and the oppressed, so that the man who is of the earth will no longer terrify them. I'm going to write that down. To use for myself. And we will end the show there. What I'm going to write down is the Lord is king forever and ever. Like I can use that in a prayer. And what was the last thing I wrote? Yeah, like how long, Lord, until you act on my behalf? You are king forever and ever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's get creative, mix that around. But anyway, reading the Bible, Loke. Till next time. And write that down. The Lord is king forever. See, what I'm doing, me personally, is that so when I do go and pray, like I'm ready. I'm ammoed up. I got 2, 3, 4, 5 clips. I got the auto. I got grenades. Like I'm ready. That's what I'm doing. All right. Till next time.